What is going down, you guys? It's your boy Super Saiyan MMA bringing you the post-fight Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane. And all I gotta say is, I told you. I mean, come on. Ciryl Gane was the underdog going into this fight, but for some reason, people thought he stood a chance. And I kind of, sort of gave him a little bit of credit, he is a pretty good, a well decorated kickboxer, Muay Thai fighter, but we all know what Jon Jones used to be capable of before he left the light heavyweight belt. Okay, the guy was known for doing exactly what he did Saturday night, and that is demolish you, go right through you, and finish you any way that he can. That's old school Jon Jones. Of course, after a while, John started losing a little of that importancy to it. You could see he lost that fire for it. It displayed in his performances in the fight versus Thiago Santos, when he fought Dominic Reyes, and you could tell that Jon Jones that used to be wasn't there anymore. That's why they were such close fights, I believe. But man, what a performance did he put on Saturday night versus Ciryl Gane. And it's exactly the way I knew it was going to be, because at one point he did catch a kick. And then he did take Ciryl Gane down. And the rest was history. Now, I had predicted third round submission. So give myself a little credit. Did kind of see a submission happening. But first round, that was insane, but not surprising, because this is who Jon Jones, the GOAT, is. So, honestly, not much can be left to say about the performance because it was such short lived, but he looked really well as a heavyweight. He moved really well and he went for that takedown really fast and explosive. I would have loved to have seen more of heavyweight Jon Jones. I wanted to see how well he would do in the later rounds as a heavyweight, but we did not see it. Unfortunately, we did not see it. Ciryl Gane looked so, well, how can I put it? He looked surprised. He looked really surprised, but he looked kind of like a deer in headlights looked as well, like almost lost. It was just, I believe Jon was just a little too explosive for him, and well, he ended up tapping quite easily, I believe, but it looked pretty deep. So, who's to say, right? But what's next for Jon now that he has the heavyweight belt? Well, Stipe, of course, is in line. We saw it. He was there watching the fight. And to be honest with you, it doesn't excite me that much. I believe that Stipe is kind of, past his prime. His good years are behind him. And I think that Jon Jones's wrestling is going to be way too much. I believe it's going to be just exactly the same as it went down versus Ciryl Gane. Didn't go well for him, and I believe it's going to be the exact same way for Stipe. And I believe he's going to take more of a beating, because I don't think that he'll be as easily to submit as Ciryl Gane, but I think that he'll be able to not stuff those takedowns and take the worst beating that he's taken, honestly. And maybe we'll see more of Jon Jones in that fight. But honestly, the next guy is, I think Curtis Blades is right there. That'll be a good fight because Curtis Blades is an amazing wrestler, which means it'll neutralize Jon's wrestling. But I still believe that Jon's going to be able to stay on the outside and just pick Curtis Blades apart with the kicks, with the T kicks and the jabs, and I believe get inside and trip him up and put Curtis Blades, a wrestler, on his back, and where he's going to be uncomfortable. And I think that that's how Jon Jones is going to finish that fight. So it's crazy. I believe either way, the fights are going to be exciting, and they're all going to be a bunch of great tests for Jon Jones. and we'll be able to see more of him as a heavyweight. I'm excited. I'm excited for Jon Jones in the heavyweight division now and seeing who he's going to be fighting. So it shakes up the division a lot, I believe. And it needs it. You know, it's kind of lackluster, I believe. So you guys let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm going to holler at you guys next time.